Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to prove that cosec theta plus tan theta sec theta equals cosec theta sec squared theta. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and check out other videos about verifying or proving trigonometric functions. So how do we get started from this? First of all, we realize that on the left hand side, there is already cosec theta, which we also need on the right hand side. So that means among the functions we are going to keep changing, this can be maintained a constant or just kept a constant, and then we try to play around with this one. Also, I remind you that some of the functions we have here are that cosec basically is the same as 1 over sine theta, and then also we have tan of theta is the same as sine theta over cosine theta. A reminder of sec is that sec is the same as 1 over cosine theta. It's much easier to remember when you look at sec and then the opposite, like you can consider that opposite, which is c cos, and then for the cosec the opposite is like kind of sine, C and S, so it's an alternation between S and C. So from there, let's begin from the left hand side, and we are going to keep cosec theta a constant, then plus we are going to modify this and express it in terms of sine theta over cosine of theta, then multiplied by sec. We know that that is 1 over cos of theta, and then we can see that this takes us to cosec theta plus this, and that becomes sine theta over cos squared theta. But what does this take us anywhere? Does it take us anywhere? No, so it doesn't take us anywhere. But always we need to recall that this on the right hand side, we can see that we are interested in sec squared cosec theta. So which means that we already have the cos squared, which is basically the sec squared, and then we just need to modify this other part into the cosec. So to do that, I can also express this cosec in terms of sine, and so this is going to give us 1 over sine of theta plus sine of theta over cos squared theta. When we do that, we can try to put everything on the same LCM or common denominator, and this is going to be sine of theta cos squared theta, and then if we divide here by this, cos squared theta survives times 1, so this gives us cos squared of theta, then plus this by that sine squared survives, and so sine by sine, that gives us sine squared theta. And so which basically means that we can recall our first trigonometric identity, which says that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1, and so we can see that up we have 1, and so we can substitute that, so which means we have 1 over sine of theta multiplied by cos squared theta. So when we split this up, this will give us 1 over sine of theta times 1 over cos squared theta. So remember what we have just mentioned up here, the squares, and then the tan that, and then the cosec 1 over sine. So we have 1 over sine right here and 1 over cos squared here. So which basically means that 1 over sine is transformed into cosec theta, then multiplied by 1 over cos squared. We know 1 over cos is sec, so this becomes cosec squared, and so this is cosec squared of theta. So this is how is it it's supposed to be, and so thank you.